Hello and welcome to the show. I am Joe Tophat. The Ninja Turtles has brought us a lot of creative mutants over the years. Not only with the Turtles themselves, but they also had Bebop and Rocksteady, Mutagen Man, and Baxter Stockman, just to name a few. But these are mutants we all know and love. What about the more obscure mutants? One that don't really get talked about as often as Bebop and Rocksteady. Well, one such mutant I'd like to discuss is Ace Duck. Like a lot of characters in the TMNT universe, Ace Duck started out as an action figure, with his leather jacket, pilot's hat, blue pants, and gun. Whoa, that's badass. On the back of the packaging, he is given an origin, which states, "Hungry for duck brain, Crane ordered Shredder to beam an Earthbound duck to Dimension X. There's a shortage of ducks in Dimension X. While transmitting the duck, famous test pilot Ace Conrad accidentally flew into the energy beam. The emerging plane was suddenly piloted by Ace Duck, the aerodynamic adventurer with a big bill. The plane plummeted into the inner city and slid nose first into the sewer. Ace escaped without ruffling his feathers and found himself in the secret hideout of the Turtles. After realizing he wasn't just some quack off the streets, the Turtles decided to hire Ace to pilot their turtle blimp. Always looking for a good adventure, Ace isn't afraid to scramble the foot with his hard-boiled egg grenades, as long as he gets paid on time. Even though he's employed by the Turtles, Ace is still a fearless flying friend." Huh. I have to admit that that's a very creative origin for this character. I find it kind of funny that Crane wanted duck brain and that ducks are a thing in Dimension X. Why would there be a shortage of them? Were they just over-hunting them? A nice PSA right there. As crazy as Ace Duck's origin sounds, it fit right into the original show. And a lot of these characters started out as toys that were eventually incorporated into this show. So, what was the episode like to feature Ace Duck? I want to see it. I remember playing with this toy as a kid, and I always had Ace Duck a big part of the Turtles universe. So I was very excited to see Ace Duck featured on the show. Come on, show the episode. Really? They came up with a creative backstory for the action figure, and yet in the TV show the best they can do is slap him on a TV show that Turtles happen to be watching? That is messed up. I mean, read the backstory again. Read it. Go on. Just take time and read it. Isn't that creative? Wouldn't you have wanted to see that in the TV show? And yet, all they can do is this? I want to slap the writers in the face. Yeah, unfortunately, Ace Duck never played a major role in the TV show. He wasn't even featured in the 2003 series. But you might be interested to know that he was incorporated in the comic books, at least in the Archie line. Although instead of a pilot who accidentally got mixed up in Krang's dinner, Ace Duck was an alien from the planet Fardadfis. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And he was a pro wrestler for an intergalactic wrestling circuit. He doesn't even look like the toy. I mean, just look at him. He's just all buff and pro wrestler-like. On the one hand, I'm happy that he was used in the comics, but on the other hand, why did they call him Ace Duck? He's not a pilot at all. If they were going to make him a pro wrestler, they should have at the very least gave him a pilot's outfit. I mean, wrestlers have weird gimmicks all the time. Speaking of comic books, Turtles writer Tristan Howell Jones, who writes for the IDW line, stated that they were going to incorporate Ace Duck as a Nazi fighter on the TV show and their Infestation series, but the idea was eventually dropped. I don't know, but couldn't they just kept him as a pilot? I mean, I like the idea of him fighting Nazis and all, but just keep him as a pilot. Even to this day, Ace Duck gets no love in the Turtles universe. In the 2012 animated series for Nickelodeon, Baxter Stockman was trying to make a mutant army for Shredder. One of his ideas was Ace Duck, who looks rather... well, just look at him. Needless to say, Shredder hated the idea of an Ace Duck, finding him too ridiculous. What's wrong with just keeping him like this? I think it's a shame that Ace Duck was never utilized. To tell you the truth, I love his appearance in the action figure, and the backstory they gave him is pretty awesome. It's ridiculous, but that's what Ninja Turtles is. Ridiculous, yet awesome. So he could have been a great ally to the Turtles if they had just utilized him. But instead, he's just treated like a joke. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Ace Duck. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later.